I would like to take a minute and just talk a little bit about why we at Flourish believe that embodiment is really important, and the kind of effects of trauma have on us not being so embodied. So when we experience trauma, we get the message, whether it's a big T or little t trauma, that our needs or what the messages that our body is giving us are not accurate and can't be trusted for relationship or connection. And so our body takes that information and says, okay, we can't trust this information for safety. And so we adapt and we start finding new ways to meet the social and relational needs of other people. So like one example of like people pleasing. That's a way of fawning, and when we people please, we deny our needs and prioritize other people's needs. So trauma has told this person that your needs don't matter, your needs aren't going to get you connection, aren't going to get your relationship needs met, so you have to adapt and hyper fixate on other people's needs and attune to them and please them, because if other people are pleased, then that means you'll be acceptable. And the difficulty with this is we continually, as that gets reinforced, learn that we can't trust our bodies. We can't trust the language of our nervous system. So as our nervous system becomes maybe isn't sympathetic and anxious, we think that's a problem. We try to get rid of that because that's stopping us from being a people pleaser or getting our needs met. Or we are in shutdown. That gets in the way. That's a problem. It's depression. We need to take medicine. We need to get rid of that. And so that we can serve other people. And medicine can be very helpful if you're doing that alongside of working. But if we're using medicine to just avoid or numb these emotions or these messages that our body's giving us, then we're missing out on what we can learn from our bodies and what our bodies are trying to teach us. And so when we can start attuning and noticing that our bodies aren't against us, but they're trying to point us in the direction of care, of self-regulation, of self-attunement, self-love, then we can start receiving these messages and understanding the language and the message it's trying to give us, and then see the need behind that message and start meeting those needs within ourselves. And that is the importance of embodiment and the struggle with how trauma disembodies us and stops us from getting our needs met in a healthy, non-maladaptive way.